Hello ladies and gentlemen, I just put up a video on Hurricane Maria. I accidentally identified it as Rita because, you know, we've had so many hurricanes, and then we got Lee, and then we got Nate, I think, coming, and then there was just one in the... There's so many names, it's hard to keep up with. And so, like, a bunch of people jumped on my ass. You know, some lady was like, "You suck, you're horrible, hang it up, don't do this anymore." It's like, whoa. Okay, hold on a second. This gives me a moment to talk to you guys. Hey, it's September 23rd, 2017. Everybody said, oh, it's super doomy. You know, we're going to die, the world's going to end. It's not really the world's going to end, I don't think. It's just kind of like you're looking for signs and signals of which direction are we going. And so I usually try to be cool, and I'm going to strip away the, like, trying to be coolness, and I'm going to talk to you about what I know, like, you were an adult. And here's the deal, man. I know you may or may not know everything already, so, you know, I don't... Okay, stay focused. We have a $20 trillion national debt. We have our spending deficit, meaning the money we have to print every year to cover our budget. It's like 1.7 trillion a year. I mean, that's on the books. We don't even know what the hell it is off the books. So before the hurricanes even hit, I estimated, it's the reason I made 5, 10, 20 weather videos every month this year, to document all the infrastructure that has been destroyed, all the towns that have been destroyed, all the damage that's been done. And I put the damage at about $300 billion before the first hurricane even hit. And my prediction was over $1 trillion worth of damage this year. I said that before the year started. And so the areas where insurance companies won't cover the flooding, that's covered by your government. And the insurance program was already $33 billion in debt. I covered a video on that. So we've literally watched towns decimated, racked up by the flooding in season. You know, the city I live in, Houston, got decimated. They put estimates anywhere from 200 to 300 billion here when you chart, you know, add it all up. So what do we got? 600 billion, and then let's say Florida, 100 to 150. You know, we're at like 750, and we got 3 months left and 2 months of our hurricane season. So we got a giant hurricane bearing down. It looks like it may go up. The good news is, on this very last frame, it kind of wobbles a little bit straight up, which I hadn't done in a while. And then it gave that weird wave out. Was that an eye wall replacement? So who knows? Maybe it won't hit. But what I was trying to show earlier in the other video that I was freaking out about, that nobody seemed to notice, when I said, hey, look, 40 over here, 40 inches of rain. Like, I have this thing, that's 40 inches of rain. Like, when I was in Houston, when I was trying to tell everybody, you need to leave, I evacuated. Because I was like, you will not be able to handle 50 inches of rain. It'll be like rivers everywhere. So, like, if you tilt that up, if the cone of Maria goes more west, and it's been trending west, it'll hit North Carolina, and there's a weakness, soft spot, in between the high pressure zones, and there's a dead spot. And a bunch of other factors, wind shear and shit. And so, if you put this giant strip of where Maria goes, you can literally, put the eastern seaboard underwater. From like Raleigh, Chesapeake, Washington. Like, if you were a supervillain placing this thing, worst case scenario, I call it. Look at that. The entire eastern seaboard is underwater. So, if this storm, which has already been trending west, hits North Carolina and scrapes up, there's like, now our totals are like 1.5 trillion and a bunch of dead people. We're probably going to have people dying in Puerto Rico who are Americans, because they got like 40 to 50 inches of rain, storm surge from Maria, and their entire island's power grid went down. It's like the little America. Puerto Rico is an American territory, so that's like us right there. That's the island, the test case. And so what are people doing? Nothing. They're yelling at me, getting mad, like on the fucking, oh no, I made a mistake. You knew what I was talking about. You knew which storm I was showing you. And I don't even know why everybody's like that. Clearly you see that I am trying to point out that this giant storm Maria, which has destroyed Puerto Rico, and like, if this was a chess game, and our states, like Texas is a knight, you know, like we lost a knight, Florida's a castle, we lost a castle, Like, what are we going to lose now? Like, if they take out the eastern seaboard, that's our queen, you know, and so it's like, and then you even add all this shit up, and we can't afford, like, we are flying 1,000,000 miles an hour straight towards a brick wall that's on fire. And everybody's like yelling at everybody and calling everybody an asshole and an idiot. My whole point here has been, yo, we need to come together. Like, we're all human beings. We are fighting the system we all co-created. And so we can either, you know, go down with the ship, or we can just move to higher ground and rebuild a bunch of cool stuff. Like I said, that very reminiscent of the whole mindset. Like, everybody set on, the Antichrist is coming, the world's going to end, Democrats are evil, Democrats ruined everything, Democrats did every sin out there, Republicans did every sin out, like, literally, like, holy shit, man. Like, it's like nobody has good ideas anymore. Nobody has original ideas anymore. You don't get original music on the radio. You don't get original bass movie. Like, it's like, and I didn't crap out, dude. I've evolved. I'm amazing. And so why everybody's stuck in neutral, trying to go in reverse, like, the whole way back. Like, I'm going to make it to the rapture in reverse. I'm like, what the hell, man? You know, like, what if there was major malfunction? So, you know, this is the whole point. You got a giant fucking storm, man, and the media's been saying, oh, it's not going to hit, it's not going to hit, it's not going to hit, it's not going to hit. It is 7 o'clock on Saturday night, and on Sunday, I have a feeling they'll be changing their tune. So we're talking about millions of Americans. But obviously, there's a large group of America who doesn't give a shit about, like, the 3.5 million people in Puerto Rico, or the fucking people in New York, or the people on the eastern seaboard, or, like, all they care about is themselves, and that's fine. You know, it's just, wish we could separate the people who kind of quit and gave up on life. They're just satisfied to wish it would all just end now. Let us people who just want to live, be good, be cool, get shit done. I wish we could separate camps. You know? It's drag. It's like the broken spoke is running everything all the time. Can't get away from the broken spoke. Anyway, so I'm saying, this storm has been going west. And it's freaking giant, the amount of mass in it, like, the amount of water and moisture and water vapor, like, it, if it's worst case scenario, it is, like, we already got trouble, man, like, everything going on. So, you know, and if, like, we lose thousands in Puerto Rico, it's just like the wick starts, and then we're just going to start to lose a lot of people. And so, that if that's the choice everybody's choosing, then, well, I guess, whatever. It's just not how I'm going to be. It's not how it is. So if everyone wants to believe in this path, this hard ride I've been showing you for days, go ahead. Just trying to help and show you as much good information as I could. Sorry, I made a mistake and called it Rita. So, you know, man. It's like, did the world end today? No. But the signs are all pretty bad. And that, whereas everybody's got a ton of people that they're mad at or don't like or think is evil. Like, how many people can you name that you really like or you respect or your heroes you look up to? Like, the numbers greatly outweighing just everybody hating everybody all the time. So it's like, existentially the world is ended. And, you know, everybody always imagines, like, we'll get hit by Nibiru and then everything it'll be over. No, if you study, like, hyperinflation and currencies collapsing, you know, it is a long, slow, painful, just, it is hell on earth. It is lawlessness. It is worse than you can ever imagine. It is a point I've been trying to avoid for 5 years. Some people are like, hey, no, that's what I want. And so, you know, whatever. So, yeah, major freaking hurricane. Look at that thing. Look at all that water, all that moisture, all that water vapor everywhere. The thing is, scientists have all the good data. There's no way I can figure all this stuff out on my own, and then science just didn't figure it out. They know what's happening. They just got no plans for you. The $20 trillion they spent, they ain't spending on making sure you had a future. You know? And so, I guess we'll see what the future holds. Maria looks like a freaking giant waterfall in the sky. It's coming to waterfall rivers, lakes, all along the eastern seaboard. So, you better pray that it pushes it out, because, like I said, it doesn't matter if you're in the middle of America or out west, with all the earthquakes and the debt, like, it's getting ugly out there. So, yay. Sorry I made a mistake. Maybe you'll forgive me. Stay cool. Peace out.